Hey guys, how you doing? Another quick bench update. Won't be long, just a quickie. I've been working pretty much this week on the Viggen. I just want to kind of do a quick update and show you where I'm at with that one. Also, a couple of things arrived. Actually, I had like 4 packages arrive today. All mostly from overseas, but actually free modeling related. But I ordered them at various times, and I didn't expect to get them anytime soon. They all showed up at once. So I know mail now from the US. Well, yeah, from the US to UK, and then in the UK and Europe to US is really kind of affected right now. With all the flights cancelled, there's not much air traffic between the two. So unless it goes UPS or like FedEx on dedicated airlines, they have their own aircraft. The normal mail service is really kind of getting backed up. So a lot of places have stopped shipping internationally now. As of today, which is March the 22nd, I think it is. So yeah, so I'm fortunate to go. I've plenty of stuff recently, so I got plenty to keep me busy through the downturn. Probably plenty of free time next couple of weeks or so. So everybody's in quarantine. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff arrived in, a lot of aftermarket stuff, little things I'm not gonna bother showing you, like seats and stuff. I did get that resin nose for the SU-34. I quickly kind of put it against it. There didn't seem much difference between the two. But once I get back onto the SU-34, I'll show you guys and give a bit of an update. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch down to the bench and show you where I'm up to the Viggen. And then talk about the Viggen, and then we'll come back. I'll show you a couple of things I arrived today, and then we'll wrap it up. So again, just a real quick video, just a quick update, but I really want to show kind of where I'm at with the Viggen before I get too far along. So 2 minutes, now I'll switch the camera. Okay, so now I switched the camera down. Like I said, I've been working on the Viggen. So it's this 2-pack I'm working on. It's so big and can't quite fit in the camera. Special Hobby, which is Tarangus Reeboks of the 72nd. It comes in a 2-pack. So you got the 2-seater, which is the SK-37. And you've got the single-seater, which is the AJ-37, is what I'm building right now. Doing a single-seater, I'm doing the same camouflage right here. This, the leaf kind of splinter camo. So okay, this is where I kind of got up to. So I pretty much built it. So built it, primed it. Usual thing, I prime it in black, Mr. Surface of 1500, and then I fill the panels with whites, just kind of randomly to create like a shadow effect. So this is the undercoat. This is a great kit. I use well, I'm kind of contradict myself now, but I've used a lot of filler on this. It's kind of modular. You build like 4 different variants from the same kit, basically. So, I mean, back here on the spine, you've got to cut some pieces out. There's some more, you can open some panels and stuff and put some, extra detail in. For me, I didn't bother at this scale, and opening the panel was too much of a risk. It wasn't a square panel, it had some shape to it. So I felt that I'd make a hash of it, and it wasn't worth it in this scale. So I closed everything up. Take a little foam at the back, you can kind of see the tail. Really amazing detail on this kit. 72nd, beautiful looking aircraft. Yeah, like I said, use a filler. Also here at the intakes, use some too, but just I primed it, noticed some problems, I filled it again, and just working on it, a little bit rescribing, and not much work, and I got it together in one piece. So really like it. Also these little guys too, which go on the front, so you can kind of imagine the shape of it. There's some holes like that, and that gives you the iconic kind of Viggen shape. It's gonna fall off. So yeah, so I primed, and then I just painted the wheel wells too before I start the main paint. So used AK Extreme dark aluminum or aluminium, depending on the world. They have huge like wheelbase on these aircraft. Painted some nose gear too. So I'll probably mask this up. I will mask it up, and then start painting the underside, which will be I think it's like dark or light ghost gray. Check the instructions, and then the top's obviously gonna be that beautiful like 3 or 4 color tone camo. Just got a mask set in 2 they released. It's just arrived today for the single seater. So I hate masking canopy, especially in 72nd scale. So it's really gonna help. So I'm gonna get the canopy masked up and on, and then get that painted black for the inside, and then like I said, paint the underside, and then I'll be pretty much work stop until I get the mask set. So I'm using a mask set from D&M Models, which is coming from BNA Models in Australia. With the current situation with flights and stuff, I'm not sure how long it's going to take to arrive. Typically about a week, but who knows, it could be months right now, the way mail's kind of backed up. So what I'm going to do is I'll paint the underside, get the canopy on, paint the underside, and then work on the gear, on the doors, on all the other parts. The fuel tank, I primed the fuel tank too, which is somewhere. I've kind of lost where I put the fuel tank. fuel tank. Oh, well, it's on my bench somewhere. Oh, here it is. I didn't see it. It's on my paint rack. So there, fuel tank as well goes underneath. Unfortunately, no weapons on this one, but just a fuel tank. So yeah, so that's where I'm going. So the real thing about this is going to be that beautiful Splendor camo on top. That's going to be the main thing with this kit. So there won't be any weapons, like I said. So yeah, so I'm almost at work stop. So I really want to show you kind of where I'm at with this. Again, beautiful kit. I love it. I do have obviously the 2-seater left in the box. And I do have the JA37 as well to build at some point, and also the there's a new one coming out. I think it's like an S737 possibly. That's in a beautiful like free tone kind of like silvery blue red kind of scheme, and that's not quite out yet. I think it's coming out next couple of months or so. But yeah, really great kit. Like I said, beautiful shape, details excellent. Once it's painted up, it's going to look beautiful. Also use that. Well, I made a mistake on this one. I did paint the intakes white, and I realized it comes out a great reference book with the kit too. So I looked in a reference book, and the intakes are kind of metallic too, to match that, like a dark aluminum. So I painted the intakes too to match, if you can see that, to match the same color as the wheel well. I'll put some foam in. The typical like foam right here. When I'm ready to paint, I'll stick these in so we can get the paint in, and then I'll start painting my top coat like I mentioned. Yeah, so that's it. So I really want to show you the Vigan, what I've been working on. My third 72nd kit in a row. As you know, following the channel, you know I built the Tomcat, and then I built the GR4 and Tornado, and now I'm on the Vigan. I'm just loving these right now, these kind of 90s kind of jets. So that's really it. So, one other thing, I did get the resin seat for this. It comes with it from CMK models. It comes with it. The seat looks beautiful. I just painted it in Tamiya XF19, which is light grey, and I've got to paint the seat cushions and all the rest of the detail too. So, don't think this is worthwhile. The one that comes in the kit isn't bad, but I always like to put resin seats in all my models whenever possible. They always just look way better, I think. It has all the molding, the straps molded and stuff, and it's going to look really nice once it's inside the jet. These aren't very expensive. I want to say like £3 or £4 or like $5 maybe for one of these seats. I definitely tend to get more for my other kits. I have my stash, the other Vigan ones. These are sold out right now in my usual spot, but when I think resumes back to normal in the supply chain world, I'll probably pick up couple, well, 3 more I need. So for the 2-seater and the other model one I have in my stash as well. So yep, if you guys can hold it closer so you can see, sorry, so you can see it closer. So there you go. So that's the Vigan. So I'm going to switch the camera back to me and talk to you a little bit about what I received in the mail the last day or two. So yep, see you in a minute. So there you go. So that's the, I'm really loving that kit, the Vigan. Like I said, I use a lot of filler, but it's a beautiful little kit. I love that aircraft, just the shape of it, and it's very sleek looking. So that's what I've been working on pretty much last week. So I did, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I got a few packages arrived today. So a lot of it, like little aftermarket, like masking sets and seats and stuff, I'm not going to bore you with, but I'm going to show you the main things I got. So firstly, as you know, I got the Desert Babe, or I got 2 of the Desert Babes actually, the Eduard GR1 Gulf War Tornadoes, and they produced the resin sets to go with them. So I have them all but the chaff dispenser, I think. So there's a couple more coming out in April, the Paveways, I think, and a pod that goes with that. But yeah, so at some point I'll probably do reviews. I got the alarm missiles, the Boz EC pod, or BOZ-EC, and the Sky Shadow ECM pod. So yeah, so these are nice little upgrades. You know, Tornado is one of my favorite aircraft. I just built that 72nd one, but I have tons of the 48s in my stash. So if these don't go in the Desert Babe version, I've got plenty of other ones in the future. So these sold out really quick. They got more stock in. The retail for about $10 each. $10 or £10 is pretty much the same nowadays. So each of these, you do get these with the kit. I thought because they produced these, you wouldn't get in the kit, but if you've seen my review video of that Desert Babe kit, you do get the plastic Revell stuff in there. Like for these guys, the missiles and stuff, it's probably fine to use the plastic ones, but again, these are like nice little resin, very detailed. At some point I'll probably do an unboxing review of these and show you what's inside them, but it comes with some photo etch, as you can kind of see there. on this guy. This is resin with some photo etch fins. And it comes like tons of little decals to go on there too to make it really detailed. So these are really nice. I took a quick peek inside the box after I figured out how to open them. I was trying to open the top and the bottom, and I realized eventually you just cut the side and it opens like that. So I should give you a little peek there. You can kind of see what's inside the box. So yes, these are beautiful little things. Just finishing touches really kind of make the difference to the model. So I've got those 3 guys. And then just a couple of kits. So this one kind of got bashed up in the mail. Contents are fine. I took a quick peek. The box is kind of bashed. But this is the Arrma Hobby, is it? Yeah, Arrma Hobby Hurricane in semi-second scale. I don't know what I'm doing really. I want to do Warbirds are like 30-second scale. But Hurricane's like one of my favorite World War II aircraft. It's kind of the unsung hero. Everybody likes the Spitfire and that gets all the glory. But Hurricane, I don't really like the shape of the Hurricane, and you know, the Hurricane really kind of resonates more to me. So I saw this one came out. This is the Expert set, which basically means it comes with like it's like an Edward Trophy pack. So it comes with a mask set, it comes with some photo etch, but it's in tiny semi-second scale. I don't think I've ever built a semi-second scale Warbird before, so it's going to be tiny. I'm not sure if I'll ever build it, but I saw this kit and it was only about $15 maybe. 15 pounds. They're not very expensive, and like I say, there's 2 versions. This is the Mark 1, and you can get the Mark 2 as well. But this is the Battle of Britain one, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. Yeah. So yeah, nice little kit. Not very expensive, and I thought, why not? So I like Hurricanes, so I got that guy. And then finally, another 70-second scale kit is this one I just got, which is the B25, B25B Mitchell from Airfix. This is new out, just released. I don't think it's actually out in the US yet. It's definitely out obviously in the UK, where I got it from. They did a CD, I think it's a CD version, or maybe the AB or something. I don't know. There's no unboxing of this. Came out that year or 2 ago, and every still a nice kit. This one is actually the B version from Doolittle Raid. So the Doolittle Raid is that in World War II where they launched those B-25s off an aircraft carrier and they flew to bomb Tokyo. I just really like that story. I think it's like a big part of like naval history. Launching these, it's amazing how they got these big guys off the aircraft carrier. I think if I remember rightly, they didn't carry enough fuel to get back, so the plan was really just to kind of bomb them and ditch in China, I think, and work their way back. So really brave kind of crews and stuff did this, and so I really kind of liked the whole story, and it was really cool kind of bit of history. So yeah, so this one has the markings from Doolittle Raid, which kind of caught my eye. I never ever built a bomber before, like an old bomber or any kind of bomber. So this is 70-second scale. It's still a decent size, but I'm excited. The only thing is I don't have a mask set, and you know, there's tons of different windows and stuff. I don't think there was one released yet, so this will probably go on a stash for a few months until Edward or somebody else brings out some kind of mask set, because there's no way in 70-second scale I'm masking up like 10 million different windows, and it's like a greenhouse here. It'd be a nightmare. So once the mask set comes out, I'll dig into that. And there's a couple of markings there you can see. Oh, there you go. Again, it's a lovely kit. Has some internal detail too, but you're not going to see any of that stuff, so there's no real point kind of spending time, you know, painting, weathering, that kind of thing. You just, I mean, throw it together. Even building it, you're not going to see any of it. So, I mean, like internals here and stuff, it's kind of pointless. But that's pretty much it. So, it's a quick, short video today. Just really kind of show the Viggen, what I've been up to. Once I get done with the Viggen, I'll move on to something else. I keep threatening this, but that Arrma. But I think I do have the Ryefield Firefly due to me on Friday. That looks a great kit. There's amazing detail and stuff. So I know every video seems to be threatening to start the Arrma and never do, and I keep stopping and starting, but I am going to definitely build the Ryefield when it arrives. So the Ryefield Firefly, the Sherman, will be here, like I say, on Friday. Today's Tuesday, so soon, that'll probably be good timing, because I got a little bit more work here on the Viggen. Then I'll probably be work stopped for a little bit while I wait for my masks to come in, so I can actually paint the upper side. I can probably paint the bottom and some of the detail parts, but the actual upper, the camo, I need to wait for the mask to arrive. From B&A model in Australia. So again, with the whole situation with Flights Council and stuff, who knows when that's going to arrive. B&A Australia here to the US normally takes about a week airmail, especially it's just a mask set, so it comes like in an envelope. But with the, like I said, the current situation, who knows, it could be weeks or months that thing shows up. So I'll keep working on the Viggen as far as I can, and then once I get work stopped, I'll switch to the SU-35. Actually 25, is it 25 or 30? SU-34, so many SU-34
And then also that Rayfield kit too. I'm gonna get going on too. I just itching for some armor. I've been watching a lot of Amazon recently, Amazon Prime, and they got the tank overhaul series on there. And been watching a ton of well, I've been to watch 2 seasons of that recently while I've been at home, and just seeing them restore some of the old tanks and stuff, and kind of get my mojo going a little bit. So excited to get going on that one. So enough waffling. I'm gonna end the video now. I'll probably see another video from me later in the week. I might do these do a quick video of these resin upgrade sets, and maybe compare to the plastic ones in the kit. But that's pretty much it. So hope everybody's staying safe. Until next time, see you later. Have a good one. Goodbye.